This is the S&P 500 Spider ETF SPY one-day reading for February 28, 2024. It's currently December 18, 2023, 9:11 p.m. Eastern Time. SPY at the time of this reading is currently $471.97. That's USD. And the shuffle video for the 28th was created on December 5th, 2023 at 9:14 p.m. Eastern Time. That's this video here in the corner. The overall theme of behavior for SPY on the 28th. This is a pretty tricky reading, guys, because it's like we have this decline, but the decline ends with a fast sudden move higher. That's what we see here on the 28th. There's also a star card kind of trade energy. Big move higher kind of in the theme, but the overall theme is a decline to and through support to meet another support, and then we rotate sideways along that support. So a pretty mixed kind of day overall is most likely what takes place here. Behavior around the high, there's a significant cash out opportunity at the high, probably on a multi-day kind of scale. And behavior around the low, we attempt to establish support near the low. The low's kind of like made irrelevant somehow. It's nullified, so it's hard to determine exactly where the low is on the timeline. Advice to trade around sideways rotation and like a price level before a significant drop takes place. That unicursal, be careful. And I think probably this unicursal here is talking about the very end of the month, most likely. Like March, when we get into the March monthly and dailies, it's probably going to get really bearish. That's my sense, but I haven't really looked at it yet to be 100%. Or 98%, I should say. Before we go any further, I want to make sure everybody's aware the whole purpose of the channel is to transmute some of the competitive energy of the stock market into goodwill. We do that by following the rule of karma for the channel. You and I as a team, I put out this information as helpful as I can make it. I work night and day. I mean, it's 9:13 p.m. on Monday. You know, I mean, I record all the time. So I put that's my end of the teamwork. Your end of the teamwork is to follow through on the rule of karma. 5% of the profit should be donated forward to one of these charities here through a click here link on the resources tab of our website, Tarot for Traders. 5% of the profit should be donated back to the channel through one of these click here links, or you can use the QR code for Zelle as well. It leaves you with 90% of the money. Make sure to spend that money out of love. As long as you follow those rules, my friends, that makes you an angel investor of the channel. The universe is going to send it back to you tenfold for following through on that rule of karma. Blessings to all my angel investors. All right, so we have a high in the pre-market, and we have a notable decline from that high, like a sideways fluctuating decline. It precedes a rally right at the open. There's a big move higher that'll stay like a move higher even in the face of scary headwinds or like scary chart behavior. It's a fast sudden move higher in that first half hour, taking us back to a high between 10 and 11. There's a cash out opportunity there at that 10, like at that near 11 o'clock. Cash out opportunity at a high. We should see some more decline from that high and sideways rotation along key support. And then between 11 and 12, we have like another move higher followed by a full retracement. Really erratic behavior going on here, actually. More sideways rotation between noon to 1 o'clock. Another move higher through resistance. We stay above it briefly, and then we break back down through that same price level with a full retracement. And then we get into some pretty mixed behavior and another high there. The high's probably there again somewhere between noon and 2 o'clock, closer to like 1 o'clock. Between the 1 to 2 o'clock hour, we have mixed behavior back and forth through the same price level 3 times. In the third cross, which is to the upside, we confirm a bullish trend. And then between 2 to 3, out of a decline, there's a big move from the bottom of a range all the way to the top of a range. That rally continues into the last hour, marking a trade opportunity to close out of a long position, open up a short position. At the close or overnight, there's a significant move to the downside. Might even be like a new high at the end of the day here. It will be a prominent high of some kind on a multi-day scale, most likely. But the high for the day here at the end of the day. And a sneak preview for the 29th, there's a decline that increases with momentum moving forward in time at some point throughout the day of the 29th. And we'll talk about that in more detail when we get into the reading for the 29th. Guys, if you want this information sooner, you gotta watch this video as soon as December 19th if you had early access on our website. You get that under the Our Services tab, SO Meta Posts. Click here to subscribe, $29 a month, $249 for the year. Great way to support the channel. Blessings to all my angel investors. Thank you to all my supporters. I'll see you guys on the next one.